Is this the bittersweet farewell of a national hero, or the calculated strategic pivot of a seasoned warrior, ready to unleash his full fury on the NBA stage? Nikola Vucevic's emotional retirement from international basketball isn't just the end of an era, it's the opening act of a high-stakes drama for the Chicago Bulls, a drama where his future, and perhaps theirs, hangs tantalizingly in the balance. The air around the Windy City is thick with speculation, as a veteran big man, still performing at an elite level, makes a profound personal choice that could ripple through the entire league. Good afternoon, basketball fanatics, and welcome to a critical juncture in the career of Nikola Vucevic, and by extension, the ongoing saga of the Chicago Bulls. In a move that has both saddened and intrigued the basketball world, Vucevic has officially announced his retirement from international play, drawing a definitive line under his illustrious tenure with the Montenegrin national team. This isn't merely a footnote in an off-season news cycle, it's a deeply personal decision with significant professional ramifications, a turning point that could redefine the twilight of his NBA career and force the Bulls front office to make some tough, defining choices. The announcement came with a palpable sense of regret, following Montenegro's elimination from the 2025 FIBA Eurobasket tournament. Vucevic, ever the competitor, expressed his disappointment at the outcome, wishing for a different conclusion to his international journey. "It sucks for me to finish this way. It would have been great to get to the next round and play in Riga, but it is what it is," Vucevic candidly shared, as reported by Eurohoops.net. His words carried the weight of a true patriot, a player who has given his heart and soul to represent his country on the global stage. He extended heartfelt gratitude to his teammates, coaches, the federation, and of course the unwavering fans who cheered him on through countless battles. "I will miss playing for the national team. It's a great honor to play. I wish I could finish it differently. However, now it's time for the next generation to leave their mark." This statement, while tinged with sorrow, also carried a profound sense of purpose. It wasn't just a farewell. It was a passing of the torch, a recognition that every athlete's journey eventually reaches a crossroads. For Vucevic, that crossroads has led him to a singular focus, the remaining years of his club career. This decision, to step away from the grueling demands of international competition, is a strategic masterstroke for a player entering the latter stages of his career. Less travel, fewer high-intensity games during the summer, and more time for rest and recovery mean less mileage on his body. In the brutal, unforgiving grind of the NBA, where every ounce of energy and every healthy joint counts, this choice could very well extend Vucevic's prime, allowing him to maintain his high-level production for several more seasons. It's a testament to his professionalism and his unwavering commitment to maximizing his time at the pinnacle of professional basketball. And make no mistake, Vucevic is still very much at that pinnacle. Despite his advancing age, he'll be 35 by the time his current contract with the Bulls concludes. His performance during the 2024-25 campaign was nothing short of impressive. He defied expectations, putting up stellar numbers that would be the envy of many younger centers in the league. Averaging a robust 18.5 points, 10.1 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game, Vucevic showcased his versatile skill set, proving he remains a dominant force in the paint and a potent threat from beyond the arc. His shooting percentages were particularly eye-popping. A highly efficient 53% from the field and an outstanding 40.2% from three-point range. These aren't just good numbers, these are elite numbers for a big man, demonstrating his continued ability to stretch the floor, score inside, and facilitate offense. He is not merely a relic of a bygone era. He is a modern center, adaptable and effective, capable of impacting the game in multiple facets. This brings us to the heart of the matter for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic has one final season remaining on his current contract, making him an expiring asset. In the ever-churning rumor mill of the NBA, an expiring contract of a productive veteran often signals a potential trade. Yet, Vucevic himself has thrown a fascinating curveball into the narrative. In a recent interview with Basket News, he openly admitted his willingness to extend his tenure with the Bulls franchise. Yes, of course, he would consider re-signing. Vucevic stated without hesitation, I mean, it has been good for me there. We will see. I have one more year left with them, so we will see what happens if I stay, or if something changes. But yeah, obviously, I would love to win in Chicago. This declaration is significant. It reveals a genuine desire from Vucevic to remain in Chicago, to be a part of whatever future the Bulls envision. He clearly values his time there and harbors a championship ambition that he hopes to fulfill with the team. For a franchise often criticized for its lack of direction, having a high-caliber veteran express such loyalty and commitment is a powerful statement. It suggests a positive locker room environment and a belief, at least from Vucevic's perspective, that the Bulls are capable of turning things around. However, the Bulls themselves are deep into a roster rebuild, a process that inherently involves difficult decisions about veteran players. The question for the front office, led by Arturas Karnisovas and Mark Eversley, is whether a 35-year-old Vucevic, even one playing at an elite level, fits into their long-term vision. Is his veteran presence and on-court production beneficial enough to the overall development and direction of the franchise to warrant a new, potentially multi-year contract? Or would his salary and role impede the growth of younger talent? This is the delicate tightrope the Bulls must walk, balancing immediate competitiveness with future potential. Keeping Vucevic could provide invaluable mentorship and a high floor for the team, but it might also limit cap flexibility or playing time for emerging prospects. Adding another layer of complexity to this already intricate situation is the Bulls' steadfast stance on contract buyouts. Throughout the summer, Vucevic's expiring deal made him a logical subject of both trade and buyout rumors. For teams looking to shed salary or for players seeking a fresh start, buyouts are a common mechanism. However, an anonymous NBA executive recently shed light on Chicago's unwavering policy to Sean Devaney of Athlon Sports, stating unequivocally they're not looking to buy him out. The executive further elaborated on the consistent philosophy of Bulls owner Jerry Reinsdorf, a philosophy that extends to his MLB team, the White Sox. If there is one thing that has been consistent about Jerry Reinsdorf over 40 years, and he is the same with the White Sox, it is that he does not pay players or coaches to not play or coach for him. This revelation is crucial. It effectively takes the buyout option off the table, narrowing the Bulls' potential paths for Vucevic's future. If a trade fails to materialize and Vucevic remains on the roster past the trade deadline, the most likely scenario is that he plays out the entirety of his contract. This means the Bulls will either need to find a trade partner willing to take on his salary and acquire his talent, or they will need to seriously consider his extension request. The no buyout policy forces a more definitive resolution, preventing the team from simply cutting ties and absorbing the financial hit. It underscores the Bulls' commitment to maximizing every asset, even if it means holding on to a player longer than some might expect in a rebuilding scenario. Ultimately, Nikola Vucevic's future is anything but certain, yet his recent decision to step away from international play has undeniably given him an advantage. By choosing to prioritize his NBA career, he's made a calculated move to preserve his body, extend his longevity, and potentially secure another lucrative contract at the highest level. Less wear and tear, more focused preparation. These are the benefits that could see Vucevic continue to be a high-level talent for years to come. Whether that continued excellence will be in a Bulls uniform or with another contender seeking an experienced, versatile big man remains the burning question. His strong performance, combined with his expressed desire to stay, creates a compelling narrative that the Bulls front office must now navigate with precision and foresight. What are your thoughts? Does Vucevic's international retirement make him an even more attractive asset for the Bulls or a more valuable trade chip? And how do you see the Bulls balancing their rebuild with the desire of a productive veteran like Vucevic to stay and win? Let us know your take in the comments below. We thrive on your passionate insights and lively discussions. If you found this report insightful and engaging, do us a huge favor. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support fuels our ability to bring you the most exclusive, in-depth NBA coverage anywhere as we continue to track every twist and turn of this fascinating offseason.